What's up guys, it's LD21 here, bringing you another Battlefield video, and today guys, we are doing a best gun guide for the new Chauchat LMG that just came to support class in the They Shall Not Pass DLC. So if you guys do enjoy this video, of course, hit the like button down below, and subscribe if you're new for more of these new gun guides, and let's get right into this. Now starting off with this LMG, it's a very slow rounds per minute weapon, which is 359. And it actually has a 20 round clip size. What this means is that you're going to be having to be very particular with the shots in this weapon. You have to be accurate for it to be good. It even does this in this damage counter for up to about 10 to 15 meters, up to 35 damage, which is actually the most in the support class, with the highest being 23 damage within that range. But then it drops off quite significantly to 26 to 23 once you get about 40 meters in, and that basically gets it to about where every other LMG is, which is around that 18 to 20 range. Like the MG15 Storm goes from 23 to 17.5, which is very small, so your damage is not going to drop. But with this weapon, you're thinking you're going to do the same damage, you're just nowhere near the truth. It's going to weigh you down, so you got to be accurate with this gun regardless. So now moving on to the recoil, this thing has a very, very high recoil. Now, it has a 0.55 recoil upwards, 0.22 to the sides, and 0.22 basically to the other side, which means this gun has a lot of vertical recoil depending where you set it up in your class setup, and it's very, very, very clunky. Now, when I mean clunky, I don't mean that it's difficult to use except your screen. I mean that when you use it, it's very different to use. Like with the ADS speed, the MG15 Storm has about a 0.18 ADS, and when you're running, about a 1 second. Now, with the Chauchat low weight, you have a 0.24 from standing still, and a 0.56 from running, which means that when you're running, you have faster aim down sight time than every LMG. But when you're just standing, it's slower. I don't really understand that. I don't know if that's a bug, but hopefully they'll fix that, because that doesn't really make any sense. But it seems really, really, really different the way it should be. Now, when coming down to everything else, like the bullet velocity, this thing has a 720 bullet velocity, which means this bullet is going to drop off, and that explodes, drop off very quickly. Because if you look at the other LMGs, they're around 800 to 870 millimeters, or whatever, not millimeters, meters anyway, and it's a very, very, very bad drop. Like, it doesn't have a lot of range, it doesn't have a lot of everything else, and it's just very, very, very clunky, as I've said before. Now, moving on to the drag of this weapon, like how move it side to side, it has a 0.2 drag, and basically that means when you're pulling around the bullet thing at range, and basically this can affect the bullet's path, and it's actually a 0.002, which actually isn't that good compared to some other weapons, like the MG15. I just love comparing this to the weapon because this is probably the best MG in the game. So if you're wondering what that is, that's why. And right now it has a 0.0025. That is the MG15. And the Chauchat, it doesn't matter if it's the telescopic or whatever, just completely butchers it. It butchers it, it butchers it. And I don't understand why it's just this clunky and it's just this much effect to it. Now, moving into the hip fire accuracy with this weapon, it's pretty good for the accuracy. It has the best hip fire in its class, and compared to the MG15, it's a lot faster, which I really, really, really do enjoy. Now, when it comes to the spread increase right now, this spread increase is insane. Again, you have to be accurate, but it's insane, my dudes. Like, insane. Now, this thing has a 0.106 to 0.225 when it comes to its spread increase per shot. So every shot, you're jumping like 0.1. With every other weapon, you're going up about, I don't know, 0.5. So, I mean, you're getting a ton of spread. So, you gotta be tap firing with this weapon a lot, which makes sense, but it's a little bit different here. Now, when it comes to with this weapon, we're gonna go now into just the nitty gritty, how you should play this weapon. Now, when you're playing this weapon, you need to play it methodical. It has a very small clip size. It's like the bar. Now, the bar has a way faster of a rounds per minute. It has 600. So, it's going to be a lot better when it comes to that. But this thing is just, you need to be accurate. It doesn't matter if it's a telescopic either. It's just, the ADS is actually faster on the telescopic. So, if you want to know that, that's what it is. And just, this weapon needs to be played at close range. It's a close range LMG. Get up in their faces, empty a clip, reload, get back into it. It's not a weapon to be going out long range with. It's just going to drop. It does have a better out range than all the other weapons, but it's too much. And with the spread being is what it is, and just the aim down sight speeds, they're good, but they're just not meant for that long range distance, and you're going to get outgunned by every other LMG. Because if I'm using an MG15 or a Lewis gun, I'm going to outshoot you. Because yes, they're going to do more damage to me, but I'm going to get way more rounds down there. I have way more rounds on my clip. You're going to be reloading. I'm going to be still firing at you. So it's a lot better to put this thing at close range. Because if you don't put it at close range, you're just going to get destroyed. Now, I want to compare this very, very important thing here when it comes to the MG15 and this weapon is that it has a slightly quicker to fire after switching weapons. Now, that's a big thing. Being slightly quicker to fire after switching your weapons, which means if I'm switching from my pistol or whatever, the Chauchat has a 15% faster firing rate, which is really, really important in this game. Because in Battlefield, especially if you have a small clip size in this game, you need to be able to switch fast, and it's just boom, 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 boom. You can just constantly reload, constantly getting your bullets. It's just a lot better. And honestly, I feel like this weapon is definitely something you need to get used to, and I think you should use it. Now, if you did enjoy this video or this in-depth guide, as always, hit the like button down below and subscribe for more of these gun guides. And honestly, just comment down below what gun you want to see next. There's a bunch of other guns in this, and I'm really excited to go over them. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video.